Hi, everybody. Tina Brock, producing artistic director here at the Idiopathic Ridiculopathy Consortium, and I am your host for Into the Absurd, which is our weekly virtually existential dinner conversation, where for 50 minutes every Saturday we talk to creatives and people in the community doing interesting work, thinking about their lives perhaps in a different way, and how their collaborations and their creations are sparking their ideas during this very existentially challenging time. Normally, we would be telling you the stories of absurdist and existentialist authors on the stage, but for this time period, we're coming to you virtually with the hopes that perhaps you'll get to know some people in the community just a little bit better who you might not have met before, or perhaps you are familiar with our guests and you just want to get to know them in a little bit of a different way. That's what we hope this illumination will do for 50 minutes every Saturday. On this week's show, Saturday, September the 26th, we welcome the Hatted Ladies of Harlem. This is an art and fashion collaboration between Reverend G. Morgan Thomas, who is the proprietor of American Hats LLC here in Philadelphia, a hat making enterprise, and Liz Goldberg, who is an artist and an illustrator. She's a filmmaker, and you might remember her as she was on Into the Absurd in one of our fledgling episodes back in June. So we're excited to welcome Liz back to the table and to talk about this friendship and collaboration with the Reverend G. Morgan Thomas. Of course, hats are a favorite thing here in this household, and millinery and the way that it's manufactured and what it does and how it just really lends itself so beautifully to art and illustration. And that is, of course, where Liz comes in. So we're going to talk to them about the Hatted Ladies of Harlem, this collaboration of art and fashion that they have. And if you're on the IRC's mailing list, you'll get an email from us every week with a link to that Zoom conversation. We hope you'll come on in there and put your questions in the chat box for us. And we'll also include some links and whatnot so you can read up on the Hatted Ladies of Harlem before the conversation if you like. Or if it's easier, you can come on in on Facebook Live. That's always an easy way to do it. And past collaborations and conversations over on the IRC's YouTube page. If you head on over there, we hope you'll subscribe so you can help us to spread the word about the great work that's happening in Philadelphia and around the country during this time. We will be here every Saturday at 5 p.m. from now until we decide otherwise, which I think is going to be a long time. So hopefully during that time, we'll get to know the folks in our community a little bit better and the creations and the collaborations that are occurring. These are conversations we've wanted to have for a long time. So we've decided to do it. We would love to have you at the party, and we look forward to seeing you there. So this Saturday, September the 26th at 5 p.m., we'll see you for a conversation with the Hatted Ladies of Harlem, which is the Reverend G. Morgan Thomas and artist illustrator Liz Goldberg. Until then, wishing you a very safe and a very healthy week ahead.